Hey there, it's Riggs here, a realtor with Coldwell Banker. At the time of this video, it is Memorial Day, so happy Memorial Day to you. I am back with another week of our market stats here for Columbus, Ohio. Let's get started. Alright, as you guys know, we cover 4 categories every single week. We look at new listings on the market. We look at those transactions or homes in contract. We look at showing activity on Coldwell Banker listings. And we look at closing activity as well. Now, we are looking at 2 weeks as usual. And the 2 weeks we're looking at are the week of May the 5th. And our new week that we're comparing is the week of May the 12th. So let's get started with new listings. All right, new listings for the week of May the 5th were 887 new listings that were on the market. For our week that we're looking at, our new week here, for the week of May the 12th, we had 907 new listings on the market. Now, you guys remember last week in my video, this category was down slightly. And remember I said I wasn't overly concerned about this because I wanted to see what happened this week and in future weeks. And as you can see, we're back up. Now, it's not a significant gain in terms of the jump, but it is 907 new listings on the market. That is awesome. So what we're seeing right now that I'm seeing that I'm not showing here is more homes are hitting the market. We still have historically low inventory levels here in Columbus, but I am seeing more homes hitting the market, but they are still going into contract really quickly. So it's a wonderful thing, but still a frustrating thing at the same time. All right, we're going to look at those homes or transactions in contract. For the week of May the 5th, we had 779 homes in contract during that week. For this week we're looking at, for the week of May the 12th, we had 800 homes or transactions in contract. Again, this is another gain for us from week to week, which is nice to see. 800 transactions in contract right now. I love seeing that. We are in that spring market. I know the pandemic slowed things a little bit here in Columbus, but not as much as people may think, like in some other areas or some other markets. Columbus has still been holding really well. Right now, just read an article, Columbus is the 5th hottest market in the world right now, or I should say in the country. Don't want to overstate here. In the country, Columbus is the 5th hottest market. So knowing that, it helps you understand what I've been saying. I know the data has kind of had some ebbs and flows, but the reality is Columbus has still been on the grow and holding really well in the real estate space. All right, let's look at showing activity for the week of May the 5th. We had 1,332 showings, and this is a combination of in-person showings or virtual showings. And for the week of May the 12th, we had 1,548 showings. Again, combination of in-person and virtual. This one is the biggest gain for us, I believe, this week in comparison of our 2 weeks. And I can tell you, I have been out with my clients looking at homes, and this is true. The weather is getting so much nicer here. I think we had 3 days of rain that felt to be nonstop, but the sun is out, spring is here, and so people are out. You couple that with basically still near historically low interest rates, and folks are still wanting to buy. What I'm seeing at showings is that we are being restricted to 30 minutes here for a showing, and there is an agent with their clients before me and typically after me as well. So, you know, if you've got a home, like I've been saying for weeks now, that is priced right in a desirable location and in great condition, buyers are coming to look at it. It's just the reality. I feel like the last several properties I put in contract I've submitted offers for clients on. It's been so competitive. There have been 50 plus showings with well over 10 plus offers. In many cases, more like 15 to 20 offers on one house. So, you know, buyers are out, activity is up, the weather is nice, interest rates are low. All of that's a magic formula here in Columbus for a lot of showing activity and a lot of good things to be happening in the real estate space. All right, let's look at our last category here, and that is closing activity. We're looking at the week of May the 5th. We had 588 closings that happened in that respective week. For the week of May the 12th, we had 674 closings that happened. Now, if you guys remember my last week's market stats, I'll link it right here for you in the card. But you guys remember, this was a category that declined, and I gave you some theory around why. Watch that video, you'll get to know the why. But I feel like my theory was correct here, because we are back on the grow, back on the rise, which is great to see. Here's what I know just from being in this space, doing real estate for real, right? Inspectors are busy. Appraisers are busy, lenders are busy. So, their thought is they want to get things done in 30 days from a lending perspective. Inspectors and appraisers want to get things done timely and quickly. But when the market is being saturated and inundated, sometimes it's just hard. But then the flip side is sometimes it's the buyers too. From a lending perspective, if buyers do not submit necessary documentation, paperwork, whatever the request may be, if any party doesn't do their part, everything gets delayed. So I don't want to just point the finger at the professionals in the space. It could be the buyers, it could be the listing agent or the buyer's agent for that matter. So it's interesting to see the numbers are back on the grow because I think some of my theories were correct. So the reality is the numbers all week have increased, which is fantastic to see. And it proves what I'm seeing real time every day, that our market is doing really well. Activity is up, buyers are out, sellers are listing their homes, and things are going into contract really quickly here. It's just been what feels like the norm, but everything ebbs and flows and everything can change. But right now we are still very much in a seller's market here in Columbus. Well, that's all I have for now. I want to thank you for watching. I want to let you get back to enjoying your wonderful Memorial Day festivities, quarantine edition. But regardless of our circumstances, please do enjoy the rest of your day and your week. As always, if you have any comments, questions, or concerns, hit me up in the comment section, and do make sure you subscribe to this channel because I cover all things Columbus, real estate, and everything in between. So I want to thank you for watching. You stay fabulous and productive and well, and I'll see you in my next video. Take care.